I don't think he gets it. I really think he doesn't know that he's playing with danger.
No.
I don't think he gets it.
Well, he's a white boy from New York.
These are all little... First of all, let me say this. I think he's funny.
Super funny.
I think he's funny. But I don't think... Like, see, they're around black people that are going to egg them on.
Right.
They're not around black people that's going to be like, homie, cool out. Mother not playing out here.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he was talking about how he felt it was too far when they had pictures of his child and everything like that. If he had a friend like me, I would tell him, homie, do you want to leave out your front door and not be worried about the mother streets? Cool out. I mean, you really have to stop.
Right.
Now, you're doing this as a way to show I'm no punk. I get it. But I don't think he understands the magnitude of how far it can go and how fast it can go bad.
Well, you know,
because this is the internet age, and there's a lot of people who don't know how to communicate with a guy like Schulz.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm the wizard, but I would tell him if he was somebody who I talk to all the time.
Chill out.
Right.
Chill out. Yeah,
hey,
because
homie, you know they not bullshitting with you, right?
Man.
Now, if you keep going, that's on you. But these motherfuckers ain't bullshitting out here.
Right.
Just like we can't talk about the LGBTQ community like we would if we didn't think this channel would get snatched.
Right.
We have to be very selective with the jokes we say.
Right.
Because they'll snatch the channel.
Right.
He doesn't get, they will snatch something way more dear to you than the channel. So if you keep going, little brother, that's what I would say. If you keep going, little brother, you just throwing more flame into the fire. Leave that alone. That ain't what you want.
No.
That ain't what you want. Because these ain't bullshit now here. Well, you do you at the game for nothing. I done see has shootouts over the color of a car.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that's blue. Hey man, that's turquoise. How the you get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are not right. They don't want you playing with them in no way, especially when it comes to a guy like the brother Kendrick. He's got people that are loyal to him and they don't want to see you joke like that. Now, if you're gonna stay in your world and hide out, I guess you cool, even though the streets said well. But what I'm saying, if you just, I'm gonna hide out over here because I kept it going and I dared the streets. Okay, that's on you. But if he was my homeboy, I would tell Mr. Schulz, it ain't worth it, dog. Leave that shit alone.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Last week, Andrew Schulz went viral after making a wild response to one of Kendrick Lamar's lyrics off his latest album, GNX. Okay, if you still haven't heard this album, there's a song at the beginning of the album titled Whacked Out Murals, okay? And on the song, Kendrick Lamar has a lyric that says, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law," all right? If you notice, Kendrick doesn't say Andrew Schulz's name. However, that doesn't stop Schulz from responding to this Kendrick Lamar lyric. And as you can see on the screen, Andrew Schulz says, "I don't think he can stop most people on the planet from having sex with him." All right, now, of course, immediately, fans took to social media to call out Andrew Schulz on his wild response to one of Kendrick Lamar's lyrics. And again, if you notice, Kendrick Lamar doesn't name any white comedian in particular, right? Andrew Schulz, being a white comedian, he took offense to it and decided to respond in such wild fashion, right? So, of course, within hip-hop culture, within black culture, we don't play like that, right? Immediately, he gets called out on it, right? And people are saying, look, what do you mean buck breaking? I mean, you have to understand black culture. This is the same culture, right, that white folks are so eager to make money in. However, they don't understand the do's and don'ts within the culture, right? It's okay for other ethnic groups to have certain do's and don'ts and lines you don't cross, because you can understand the consequences that come with that. Right now, even then, days after, Andrew Schulz says he started, receiving death threats from Kendrick Lamar fans. And, it seemed as if he was playing victim, right? After making such a wild response, got to the point where D.L. Hughley called him out on it, right? Saying, F out of here. This is the part where privilege enters the chat. Typical white privilege response. You don't get to be the aggressor and the victim. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it, right? And this is a veteran comedian, D.L. Hughley, understanding, there's a certain license that a comedian has, right? But you have to have the understanding and the awareness of your audience. You get what I mean? If you're talking about taking one's manhood, why would anyone think that's funny? Come on. You get what I mean? And the irony of the bar that Kendrick Lamar, right, raps on the song, he's speaking to the black people that's in the room, allowing this to go on right in front of them, right? This is why white folk are so eager, right, or so bold to say certain things that they know they wouldn't say if they was in the hood, right? But around a select few of brothers, they know they can get that off. And that's the whole point of the bar that Kendrick Lamar is saying, right? You can't let a white comedian speak on a black woman. That's law. Stick to the code. And your response is, well, I'll take your manhood. What? Come on, son. This is why he's being called out on it. And this is why Corey Holcomb in his response is saying, be careful. All right? It's one thing to, make little jokes on your podcast. But when you take it to a certain point, it's not just Kendrick Lamar, it's the people around him. Right? And like I said, from a cultural standpoint, we don't play like that. Maybe on SNL and them, they get down like that. Right? Maybe Seth Rogen, James Franco, that's how they was giving it up. But in black culture, we don't play like that because there's nothing funny to it. And I get it. A lot of people want to defend them, right, for being a comedian. But again, you still have to be able to read the room, right? And to double down on the joke, but then play victim because people are calling you out on it. Now all of a sudden, I guess you were, forced to have to make these comments after receiving threats. I mean, come on, man. Stand on it, receive the backlash, learn and move forward, especially if you want to continue to make money within black culture. But again, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on Andrew Schulz being called out for this crazy response to Kendrick Lamar's lyric? Do you think the criticism is valid? Seeing D.L. Hughley, Corey Holcomb, and others call Schulz out on this response to Kendrick Lamar. Do you agree with the criticism? Let me know why down in the comment section below. But again, my name is SenseiRip. Till next time, peace.
Y'all know the MREC room etiquette? Peace, you now tuned in to MREC TV.
What if someone wasn't on protocol? There are consequences.
We the Knockout Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curl, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin, Stroncho, you know what I'm saying? We coming by.
No, I know me, old you fuck with lambskin condoms.
I ain't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The wrong with you? Aldi's, you should eat this. We don't know what the that meat is. No!
For real, I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, it ain't no point of both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.